Mu'in Mubarak is having the presence of the Prophet. One must have perfect manners. If one has manners, it shows your Islam. It shows your Iman. It shows your Ihsan. It shows your ilm. People have so much ilm, but they have no manners. Welcome to Naksibendi Tariqah. We are here to learn about our ego and how the ego is tricking us. Now this whole area, be careful, because it is surrounded by angels. It's surrounded by other creatures that they are looking at you. As much manners that you have in the presence of the Prophet, that much blessings will reach to you. If you don't, then that's the time. They may give you one smack. You can go to any saint and any scholar to ask to pray for you. They don't like it. We know how to conduct ourselves in front of the mayor. If you are invited to the mayor, men and women, you know how to conduct yourself, yes? You know how to dress yourself. You know when to speak, when not to speak. If you're in the presence of the king, you take care. You cannot even look any way that you want to. Our Holy Prophet ﷺ is the King of Kings. So, what is that is there? Just one piece of beard? If you treat it like a one piece of beard, that much you're going to get. You treat it like Prophet ﷺ is here, which he is, you're going to get blessings that no ilm, no ibadat that you do by yourself is going to give it to you. Because one prayer from the Prophet ﷺ is enough. If you think your amal and your ibadat is better than the prayer of the Prophet, think again. Your faith now is in question. So, welcome to you. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to these little kids that they know. You see? She comes and she sits. She listens to me. I met her yesterday, literally. But the kids, they are connected to that alam and they know when to move. Adults are a bit lost. This is how it is with our great-grandfathers. This is how it is with our ancestors. Every single one of you, you didn't come from emptiness. They know when the Mu'in Mubarak is there. They behave themselves. We come from the children of the Ottomans. We come from the children of the Mughals, sultans. It is time that the Ummah gets back some of the sharaf that has been lost and learn how to carry that. Inshallah Rahman. If we do that, you win for yourself. You're not doing me a favor or anyone. You win for yourself. If not, everyone is free. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to the Prophet ﷺ. May our prayer be accepted, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. You should sit a little bit, inshallah. Yeah. Anything anyone wants to say from the men? If you think this is harsh, wait till you come to our Dergah. You see how the sheikhs, they train it. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Distur. That's it. Last time I saw you, you were in Phil. Now you're wearing jeans. Big progress. Huh? What is in your heart? Something to think about. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hazreti Mevlana Junumi, Karasallah Sir, is saying, be as you are, or appear as you are being. So, here we are. Euzubillah minash shaitanir rajim. Please sit. Be comfortable. Euzubillah minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Destur. Hadi destur. La bilah lazım. Yeah. Be comfortable. Inshallah Rahman. So Prophet ﷺ is here, and the man who leaves without kissing and paying respects to him is showing something. We're here to learn. We're not here to put someone up or to put someone low. We're here to learn from each other. Isn't that what illness, to learn? What it's showing now, if the Prophet is here, whatever happens, a man or a woman or anyone, they get upset and they leave. The Prophet is here. Who are you coming for? Me? You're coming from Allah. You're coming for Him. Awliya Allah, they're testing. Prophet is testing. Whatever that is in your heart will show. It has to. If you're making the zikr of Allah in your heart, but your actions is not pleasing to Allah, can a man still say, what is in here is that counts? The actions don't count. The pillars of Islam is not just a belief of the amantu billah. Amantu billahi wa malaikatihi wa kutubihi wa rasulihi wa yawmil akhir. Qadri, Shari. Believing in Allah, believing in the angels, believing in the books, the prophets, believing in faith. But more than the belief, now, if a man is not saying Shahadat, his faith is not complete. And if the man is not praying, he's not fulfilling an obligation. 5 prayers, isn't it? Fasting, it is an obligation. Zakat, it is an obligation. The Hajj, it is an obligation. All these are actions. What is in your heart in Islam is showing. What is in your heart has to reflect on your face, number one. That's why the awliya Allah, they're saying when we look at their faces, we know not only their past, but also their future. This is not hidden knowledge to them. For them, it is open knowledge. Allah opens it to them. To us, it may be hidden. And the Holy Prophet ﷺ, he is the Shah, the king of Ilmul Ad-Din, of the hidden knowledge. If we think knowledge is all that we get from Google or Yahoo, then we are severely mistaken. Because Holy Prophet ﷺ, when the ayat came to him, Euzubillahiminesh-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam came and said, Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim, Kaf. The Prophet says, I know. He says, Ha. He says, I know. Ya, I know. Ain, I know. Sa, I know. Prophet is saying, this is wahi that is coming. That is the opening of what? Surah Al-Maryam. But Prophet already knew. Jibreel alayhi salam asked him, Ya Rasulullah, how would you know? How do you know? And Prophet ﷺ says, where do you take the revelation from, Ya Jibreel? Jibreel ﷺ says, Ya Rasulullah, I take it from a certain station, from behind a curtain, a parda. It was handed to me. And Prophet said, alayhi wasalam, Ya Jibreel, next time you go there, I give you permission. See who is behind the parda. If we say this to Wahhabis, they say, oh, it's coming from Allah. Of course, everything is coming from Allah. But now, there is a knower above every knower. And there's knowledge above every knowledge. Because the knower knows knowledge. And there is a knowledge above every knowledge. And the one who possesses all the knowledges is who? Holy Prophet ﷺ. He is the king, the sultan of all knowledges. This is the Aqidah of the Ahli Sunnat and of the Ahli Tariqat for 1400 years. So Jibreel alayhi salam went. And the next time Wahi was about to be given, to be handed to the Prophet alayhi salam, he looked and he saw who was behind the curtain. Then he came down and he sent salams to the Prophet. Prophet ﷺ looked at him and said, Ya Jibreel, did you see who the Quran is from? He says, Ya Rasulullah, I did. Who is it from, Ya Jibreel? He said, it is from Muhammad to Muhammad, alayhi salatu wasalam. Holy Prophet ﷺ wasn't a man like us, meat and bones, like the encyclopedias that our friends in the West, they write, in 622 AD, brought by a camel herder, orphan, who heard voices when he was in meditation, and he came down and decided to change his society. Waged war with his family and neighbors, went to a city, took over that city, started raiding and pillaging, took over Mecca, and with his sword conquered the world. Isn't that the history that they're teaching us? That Islam is? Is that knowledge? That is false knowledge. That is not our history. That is not our story. Holy Prophet ﷺ, he is Sayyidul Awwalin wal Akhirin. He is master of the first and the last. He is a creature, of course. Don't get mistaken. Some people may think that we are saying that he is higher than that. No, he is not. Allah is subhanahu wa ta'ala, Jalla Jalaluhu, La Sharika La. But his Habib is one. and that's the Holy Prophet ﷺ, that he has created everything for his sake. What does that mean? He has created the paradises and the hells for his sake. He has created man and jinns and the malakut for his sake. He has created the arsh for his sake. This is Mawlid. What is Mawlid? But to remember the Prophet and to thank Allah and trying to remember and trying to understand the high station that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to him. He is the Sayyidul Qawba Qawsayn, that he approached his Lord within 2 both lamps and even nearer. He is not man like us. Sure, he was sent to this world as a man. But just as the marble is different from the diamond, he is different from us. And as much as you understand this, that much you're going to give respect and value to this. That much you're going to say, Ya Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam, I'm here begging at your door. Begging at your door, and I'm asking you to grant me shafa'a. Because you who are nearest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you think Holy Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam is like us, little bit get upset on a holy night like this. Man gets upset and turns his back on the Prophet. He is the master and the owner of generosity, and he will not turn away. Yes. So now, why are we here? Are we here as a routine? Are we here as a ritual, a custom that we have inherited from our parents that we are doing? Something that is a ritual means that is devoid of so much meaning, but you cannot let it go, and you just repeat it. You're not finding the value, because something that is real, every single day it comes with its own secrets. It comes with its own freshness. It comes with its own knowledge. And every Mawlid is different. Every day it is different. The Ottoman Turks, they say, treat every night like it is Laylatul Qadr. And treat everyone you meet as if he's Hizr alayhi salam. That's the time. That is ma'rifat. That is knowledge. Because every night Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descends to the first paradises. And looking, every night it is special. But man who is blind, who closes his eyes, even if the sun is shining on his face full blast, until he opens his eyes, he's just going to see darkness. May Allah remove darkness from our hearts. Amen. And to understand what is right and what is wrong, and for us to step on our ego. Because the bottom line is that it is the ego. The bottom line, it is the ego that is blocking us from being a servant to our Lord. You see so many people, they pray so much, they fast, they do so many things, but they have such uncontrollable anger in their hearts that if power is given to their hands, they can destroy the whole world. What do you think this amal and ibadah is going to do to you? I met someone recently who was speaking about some matters. You know, we are Naksibendis. We are real. Sometimes you have to, when you engage with people, you know, your friends who are real, you dispense with protocol and ceremony sometimes. No, you talk friend to friend, man to man. That's the time you become sincere, you become honest. We were speaking. He got a little bit upset. Then he said, I have been in tariqat before you were born. In tariqat terms, it's very horrific to hear someone speaking like that, if you understand a little bit of the Edeb of tariqat. Because what does that show? That shows arrogance. Even if it were true. Let me tell you a story, and these are not stories. These are events that happen to teach us. One man, he has been fasting for over 70 years in his life. Every single day he fasted. Of course, if you're trying to be scholastic with me and nitpick, I say, of course, yeah, except for Eid and certain prayers where it's haram. But I think you all are intelligent. I don't have to micromanage your thoughts. He fasted every single day. He kept it to himself. Nobody knew. Because Holy Prophet ﷺ says, when you're doing good things, what the right hand gives, the left hand must not know. Blessings come that way. So, he's over 70 years old, and every year Shaitan is trying to grab him, to trick him, to take away all his sawab, to take away all his blessings that he has done. Shaitan is the master of the ego. It tricks you. The struggle against your nafs, it is the greatest struggle. What is it called? You don't know? Jihadul Akbar. The greatest struggle against your nafs. So this man, he was standing in line one day. Maghrib time is entering. It was Ramazan time. And people, they were in line to get bread. In those days, as it is in certain parts of the world now, also Ramazan time comes, they give bread for free. They're making it and giving it. He was standing there, and Shaitan disguised himself. Now, standing there next to him, Shaitan is Shaitan, you see? We're mentioning certain things have to happen. The eyes are open. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wear the turban of a Rasul. So Shaitan is thinking, for over 70 years, how to destroy this man and take away all his sawab. And on that day, when everyone was standing and Maghrib time was coming, and everyone was waiting for the bread to come, and, okay, it's okay, leave it. It's alright, leave it. So Shaitan was behind this old man. Time was entering. Now Shaitan behind the old man said, quickly, hurry up, give me the bread. I have been fasting whole day. I need to break my fast to go home. What's the matter with you? He started talking a lot, cursing. Everyone else was quiet. Certain times, certain unusual things happen, and when in the presence of Awliya Allah, it's best to pull back and to observe what is happening. This is when real intelligence that will make you knowledgeable, make you to become more precise, and to understand what is happening, it comes to you. This is not from reading books. Started heckling, saying, give me the bread. This old man couldn't control himself anymore. So he turned around and says, why don't you be quiet? We're all waiting here. I've been fasting for 70 years. and I'm being patient. You just fasted today and you're complaining? As soon as he said that, he realized he did something big wrong. And that man looked at him and smiled, and he knew it was Shaitan. Man was laughing. Shaitan was laughing. I got you this time, he said. All this while, I was trying to see how I can take away all this sawab. I got you. Because just with that, you have bragged, you have boasted, you have told this whole world, you did not do it now for the sake of Allah. Because now you've told the whole world. Hey Allah, he took everything he left. Now we come into the delicacy of Edeb. And Edeb is the soul of tariqat. Now we come to the delicacy of how to have manners. And we're all here to learn. I'm here to learn. These words, first, they are for me. I'm not excluding myself. Then for those who wants to listen. If you don't want to listen, it's up to you. But right now, as I said, this is the Dergahh of the Prophet ﷺ, and Alhamdulillah, it is officiated by our Sahib al-Sayyid, Shaykh Kibrisi, and he has put us here. There's certain responsibilities that we have to carry. And anyone who comes with good intentions, mashallah to you. Anyone who comes with more respect to show the celebration of the Mawlid Mubarak, all blessings to you. For those who intend but they couldn't do it, we still pray for them. But those who are arrogant and stubborn, and they're envious and they're angry, that time, until they remove that veil from their heart, not even the prophets, they can come to help them. Because Abu Jahil is not because he didn't have knowledge. And all those ones who are opposed to the Prophet, but they have the biggest egos. Their head, they say, we refuse to put our head down, to bend our head down to that one whom we know is a camel herder, they say. He didn't have anything. He heard voices in a cave. Astaghfirullah. But we are dust under the feet of our Holy Prophet. And we are happy to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for being born from within His nation. And we're asking Allah to forgive everyone who is here and who is not here, who has good intentions. And those who don't, for Allah to turn their hearts, inshallah, to the right way. Because, like they say, in the presence of Ashkiya. Ashkiya? Ashkiya. You know Ashkiya? Ashkiya means like, it's a highwayman, but that's a very archaic term. It's like a bug. Okay? Everyone knows a bug, right? Killer, a murderer, a robber. He does all wrong things. The awliya Allah is saying, in the presence of such a man, watch what you say. Of course, he may kill you if you say something wrong. But in the presence of the awliya, watch what goes on in your heart. What about the presence of the Sayyids of the Anbiya? May Allah forgive us for our shortcomings. Amen. May Allah forgive me and bless all of you. Like I said, we're not here to praise each other. We're not here to put each other down. We are here to learn. And if there's something that is there for you to teach me, say. But unfortunately, this microphone is given to my hand. So I'm saying right now, later you may say. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Al-Fatiha. to have the zikr. Right now, before that, we're going to do the Ottoman tradition of the Mawlid that we are going to recite. This is a very famous, long, epic poem that is written by Süleyman Çelebi, Hazret Ali. He was an Ottoman scholar and he was a sage. And he wrote a very beautiful Ottoman language, mixing Turkish, Persian, and Arabic, and other strong languages, describing the birth and the life of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. And this has been sung for over 500 years or more. Süleyman Çelebi, Hazret Ali. And this is still a tradition that is very strong in the Ottoman lands, from the Balkans to Western China. They call it Mevlud. And they will sing it for very holy nights and holy days and special occasions. So inshallah Rahman, we get a taste of that.